Come on.
Do it. Fly.
I'll never wash this flag again.
Here it comes. Yeah.
I love these characters.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. Today we are back with what I think is the first episode of the second core of Season 1 of Haikyuu, that being episode 14 today.
We just ended a chapter in Haikyuu, technically, of the Nekoma versus Karasuno match. Love all these characters. These are our two teams right here. It's two teams. All right, this is our teams. Really dope interactions, and just on the court too. Just all the players going against each other, having their own rivals and whatnot. But also rivals in a good way. Rivals on the court, but you know we're cool. We're cool off and on the court. I really enjoyed those two episodes, nonetheless, though.
Emotional, kind of getting the backstory for Kenma in 2 episodes ago, and then last episode, it felt. This is a common joke that Vontae and our boy Sherm always talk about. It's like there is a villain in Haikyuu, and it's like anyone on the opposing team. But they're still good guys. They're humans. They're just good boys wanting to play volleyball as much as we want to play volleyball.
You sure about that?
So in the grand scheme of things, yes, probably.
Laxatives and water bottles. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Overall, it's just a human experience, and that's what I really appreciate this. It's given me a lot of memories and flashbacks to my days as a high school athlete. I just appreciate it for it bringing that out of me. Don't typically get that from a lot of other series. I think the closest maybe was like My Hero Academia, but only in a loose sense. I digress. Haikyuu, human experience. I love it. Fully on board. Can't wait to get more. And we do get a new opening reaction and a new ending reaction that we're going to watch after this episode. So without any further delay, let's get right into it. Season 1, episode 14 of Haikyuu, right about now.
See, I don't want to be known universally as that. Hell no. We gotta change that, boys.
Get us a new nickname. Cardio. Since you're so full of yourself. Look at the way they run. You ain't winning shit.
He was saying that he had went to school with someone on Karasuno.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's an OP.
Yep.
With Coach winding up like that. You gotta play like you about to die. Like this is Squid Game. Go watch Squid Game.
You will die.
You will. Like imagine if the human mind can like always think like that. Like think like this day is your last day, or think that this match is your last. Like I wonder if
morality would never be more important in our lives. Are they on the other side of the bracket? Yamaguchi's like, when's my turn? Has he actually played a single set yet? Besides the Neighborhood Association game, which I think he was a scorekeeper.
Ushiwaka.
Dang.
Shida Torizawa.
That's a fun name.
For you only know one player, boy. Don't look at. See what I mean? Why they do this to Asahi all the time, bro? I'd be noticing it.
Don't mind. Don't mind.
I never noticed that before until like now.
What's the structure of high school volleyball? Do they have just like tournaments that they consistently go into? Or do they have like a regular season?
I don't know. Here it seems like it's just that to get into like another bigger tournament afterwards.
Iron Wall of Date!
We're setting up our villains, our antagonists.
These are the bad guys. These are the bad guys.
I like the OSTs too. So they want to fight them again too. See that? We want to beat somebody. They want to beat somebody. This team want to beat somebody. This OSC, man. Yeah, they're talking about.
Oh, Oikawa. Okay.
Oh boy.
The Great King.
Super high.
He looks
school
like he
age.
should be a third year of college. That is a grown man.
That super almost thought it said
That is a
super
grown
senior
man.
age.
He handed the referee "I am 12" with a $20 bill.
Yes, with the crayon.
He's legit. You kidding? This is green crayon.
I feel like I'm gearing up for war. Like, it's insane. And this is all in our prefecture, right? Like, there's multiple prefectures in Japan.
Yep.
But I think there's 2 of them that go to nationals, if I remember correctly.
Look at that.
There's
shit.
like
How many teams
50 something teams.
Yeah.
We're losing to them. I'm
so
sorry.
go through them.
They got Okawa. We are losing. Tokonami.
Like, look at that, because there's a boy on that team. Yeah. Yep. So we introduced just some random character from this team. See? Get a little focus and shine on even people like him. Baby girl.
Rude? Also, don't stand in the doorway. But
Yeah, I
like,
was about to say,
rude?
she's probably like, can y'all like get out the way?
She a female volleyball player?
Thank you, Ringo-san.
You're so wise. See, and this is not a dynamic that I often had in my high school experience, either for basketball or soccer, because typically the seasons were offset. The boys' team would play in the fall, and then the girls' team would play in the spring. So we didn't have a lot of interaction with them while the seasons were going on simultaneously. Oh my god! You hurt yourself!
For me, we often help the girls team a lot, and the coaches would be like, "Hey, play them pretty hard too, so that they can, when they go against the competition, they be ready for anything."
I'm gonna angrily sip my juice box.
Like I said, they love them vending machines in here. So yeah, we're gonna use this as a trope. Yeah, vending machine. Oh boy, PTSD.
And what I love about this episode is they're showing mentally where all of our players are.
Yeah. We gotta get our get back.
Ooh.
See, this is what if Kenma doesn't care to play too much no more, this is what he should end up doing. Like, be a backup and like mentor. I think that would be great for him.
Thinking about that respective, what's it called? A back back attack.
Triple front quarterback.
Dude, help her!
They fell on your foot, didn't it? Yep. Foot of the slope.
To have the resolve of sending it backwards. Oh, I cannot! I'm trying to have a serious moment here, Tanaka.
But yeah, that is a crazy play.
Literally my face.
Stop. I love those sunshine shots. So we gotta try this out. Especially for him, it's gonna help him a little bit too, cause like you know he gonna have PTSD if he's up front.
I didn't realize they had plays in volleyball. Like,
Oh yeah. Especially when you have the decoys involved and all that.
I genuinely think if volleyball was offered in my high school, I would have loved playing it. There's so much more to it than I thought there was before I got into the series.
My best friend, he was a center on our basketball team, but he played volleyball too. And you know, because they just kept asking him like, "Come on, can you play? Like, yo, you'll like it." Yeah, he liked it. Spiking the hell out of him.
I love how earnest he is. A little cinnamon roll.
Gotcha. Higher. Gotcha. Understood.
I'll rub your feet. I'll rub your feet if it makes me a better setter.
Good shit, setters.
What
Good
are
shit.
you thinking, Yamaguchi?
Oh, Kiyoko, she killed him. Oh no.
Oh no.
He said, "You're a waste of space in this gymnasium. You shouldn't share the same oxygen that we take in."
I think did I call that he wanted like a really good server?
Yeah, you did. You said, "I wonder if he's a really good server."
It's
The
pork.
pig sliced up on a plate.
It's pork.
But like, like a live pig. So he's like the reality character, you know, in real life, where like you're a freshman and you're not that good at all. You don't get to play. He's like, I'm
In
trying
one
to figure out how to play.
conversation, I have earned so much respect
Yes.
for him.
That's why I kept it just talking trash about him. I don't know. He might not ever. I don't know.
And I didn't mention it at the time. I really appreciate how they're both getting stronger relationships with the upperclassmen.
Yep.
They don't always have to be together, talking to one another, you know,
Exactly.
prickly. All right, so she's the captain. Yay, yay.
So stupid.
Let's all stare off at the moon.
And Luna.
Longingly.
I'm just going to spectate over you guys. Ha ha ha. If you know, you know. So I do a speech? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
激励とかそういうの運ぶのは私
Oh, is she the leader of the Banner crew? Come on! Yes! I'm so excited for a piece of paper! Piece of cloth!
Why?
掃除してたら見つけたからきれいにした
Yeah. Ganbatte! Say it.
頑張れ
Yes! Close it up. Ganbare. They start screaming. Come on.
Do it. Fly.
I'll never wash this flag again.
Here it comes. Yeah.
I love these characters. There you go.
This is getting out of hand.
We're gonna win it all! And then we're gonna win again! And then we're gonna win nationals! And then we're gonna win our heart!
Good
I
stuff.
love the show, man. A-. It's been bumped up. That scene.
Damn.
He was so excited. Can I get out?
I'm the first one here. No, you're not. Like when they get older and they become adults, looking back at like this rivalry and how they push each other, and that's gonna be so good to see if we get to see it.
Oh.
ボロ負けした
You know what I was thinking? I feel like him teaming with Hinata obviously is making Kageyama a lot better as well, because like had he went to a school that was already really good, his skills might have been just like, you know, serviceable, but like he can get carried in a way as a setter too. But like here, he's doing something with this shorter guy. You got, and like he could jump high, so you guys got to do like a whole different thing that most teams never can even do.
I'm gonna go bald.
Yes, sir. All right, mute now.
All right. Mute now.
Yep.
All right. I won't look at the visuals. Or no, you said I can look at the visuals?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I love this show. How far we've come in 14 episodes.
Right. It feels like it's already been like a full season's worth of stuff. And this is literally just around the halfway point, just about. Hey, Yamaguchi. Why did they show Kyoko's ass again?
I was gonna say, like,
why?
You know
Especially with that sweet
You
girl.
know
It'll be
what?
different if she was like one of them fast type girls, but no, she's a sweet, wholesome, innocent
You know
girl. Don't do
what?
that.
She's not a gyro.
Like, come on, man. Hey.
Cool. Team picture.
Dope shot.
That takes me back. All right, don't look at the preview. And since I have it muted, I'm just gonna exit out of this. There's no way for me to know when it ends.
Right.
All right.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, that's an episode title for 15. It's called We're Back. We back. We here. We're playing regulated games.
Back.
We're flying. You know, we got bandages on our wings. We're flying. So good, man. So good. Shout out to Kiyoko for even doing that. Like, that definitely gave them that push. Their spirits are high now. They needed that. If they didn't get that, they still were on a good track, but that solidified it. That was a cherry on top right there.
Shout out to all the trainers, all of the managers, all of the water boys, anyone that's associated with like the behind the scenes stuff, the nutritionist, for any sort of sports program. That is the backbone of your success, and you might not pay much attention to them on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, she's a pretty girl, so they notice her. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your success is dependent on those guardrails or crutches that are helping you to stand up. Because when you have a minor injury, you need to make sure it doesn't fester. You need to make sure you heal properly, and you need to make sure you don't come back too soon. Because if you come back too soon, then it's a reoccurring cycle. You might be out for longer. So that's for the trainers. For the managers, so Take kind of is like the head example, but Kiyoko, I think to a lesser extent. In terms of the scheduling, you can't play the games if you don't have anyone to play against. And you have to make sure that your schedules align with the other team so you can actually go out there and perform. And then just like the water boys or any sort of like nutritionist, again, if you get dehydrated, you're going to make mental mistakes, you're going to make physical mistakes. And if you're not eating right properly, you're not going to do any of that. So you're just at a diminished level from the get-go. Again, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the behind the scenes for athletic programs, because without them, you definitely won't be as good as you're supposed to be.
Yeah, even for people who are like naturally gifted, just their genetics, like they're just genetic freaks. Even with them, like eating bad versus eating good, getting that nutrition into you, it's like that also separates you from the other people who are like you, but make you even better than that. Like we've seen in sports all the time. Why do you think some of these athletes are like always like we know who the best athletes are in every sport, and we could tell the differences between how they treat their bodies versus how, you know, these other players who have their kind of talent treat theirs. And once again, like you said, the nutritionists, trainers, and just anybody that's dealt with injuries and whatnot, doctors, everybody on those teams that can help with that. It's like that's something that can definitely, I mean, we know it, we see it all the time. It separates the best players from players who are just like really good but not that good. We know the ones who are very, very good. So a shout out to her and everybody on this team behind the scenes, whether it's Take or her, and obviously Ukai being the coach as well, and how he's been approaching everything when it comes to the game for everybody. It's we're a team now. Like, this episode right here completed everything that we needed in order for us to get going. Kiyoko doing what she did at that point. Now, here we are. Because even the coach for Nekoma, he even gave Take a lot of props for what he was doing as well for the team. So
absolutely,
yeah. Now we're off and running. Now getting plays. You know, Suga's doing his studying and getting things right, getting the signals right, and all that. And we good now. You know, we're off to this tournament and see how we do.
So, question: I might have missed it, but is Kiyoko a second or third year?
I believe she is third year.
Third year, okay.
Yeah.
That's a little disappointing because I wanted to see more of her. I want to know more about her. She seems like a bit more reserved personality than a lot of other members on the team. I'm Tanaka. But another kind of difference between volleyball and basketball that I've always known since watching this series, but never really kind of said out loud, is they don't have cheerleaders. It's a very Americanized type of support system and motivator. And the crowds, I just remember my sophomore year when I was not pulled up from JV to varsity to support our basketball team that was making a tournament run. I remember just being hyped to be part of the crowd and like starting these chants like defense. And that's a central part, because if you have the crowd on your team, that can again pick you up when you're not feeling motivated after a certain play, after a certain set. Like if they have a good enough cheer section to where they can overcome a first set loss, that could be the deciding factor in a tournament. You could be the only team, unlikely, but you could be the only team that overcomes a first set loss. Or it's just like these small things in sports that if it goes one way or the other, game of inches, like a millisecond of a decision that's made or not made. Yep. It's a deciding factor. Crowd noise? Okay, well, we have the hand signs, sure, but what if you tell someone verbally to go to the left or go to the right, but you can't hear them because of the crowd noise? Again, a deciding factor that could change the entirety of your career.
Exactly. And even like with me in basketball, we didn't even have cheerleaders. I mean, we were a small school, so like funding and all that, we just didn't have, all the stuff that we needed. But like still the crowd and just seeing people's parents, like your own parents there and stuff cheering on in the crowd, like that alone, that's what they need. So in this series, you'll see things of that. You'll see, other teams and stuff like that. You'll see the differences between. We kind of seen it already a little bit, like when they showed the flashbacks of like going against Date Tech and some of the other teams we've seen a little bit. But that's definitely something that's important in general in sports. So absolutely, there's a lot of things in this series that Furudate, it's like he understands sports like crazy. I still don't even know if he like played volleyball. I'm assuming he at least studied it, obviously, for this series, or he probably did play it before. But regardless, he understands the sports atmosphere a lot, and even the team chemistry and that kind of dynamics on and off the court as well. So he's doing a great job.
Yeah, it's a real series. I know that I kind of sound like a broken record by saying that. These characters feel real. This story feels real, and for it to kind of bring up as many points of conversation that Vontae and I have already had in 14 episodes, I can't wait until we get into the movie, let's just say.
Oh, yeah.
Just greatness. That's all I have to say.
All right, you guys know the drill, man. Stay tuned for more Haikyuu. Once again, every Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Sometimes there might be some times where we might be later a little bit, but that's the schedule, so you guys know Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And after this, we're going to end up reacting to the opening and ending, and then we'll have another session in a few days from now. Obviously, it doesn't really matter to you because you guys will see it when you see it anyway, but you guys will know based off our attire or whatever. But with that being said, though, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream, and peace.
Peace.